That would never happen to a vet who's been around 20 years. He would get up and tell everyone, and then the center and they'd be on the same page. That time they weren't.
Matt Hawk punts it, and it's mishandled by Sky Moore. And the Colts have recovered at the 4-yard line. The rookie, Sky Moore, unable to make a clean handle, and Granson has the recovery inside the 5-yard line for Indianapolis.
Maybe the two best guards in the game.
Nope, they're going to go up top instead, back of the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Jelani Woods, the rookie out of Virginia. Luck, #1 overall. Wentz was a #2 overall, of course, by Philly. Matt Ryan, #3 overall with Atlanta. Rivers, #4, and here's another running play, about 2 yards short of the first.
But then the second one, eat the clock, give the ball to this guy over and over.
Good fake. Ryan completes it to Mo Alley Cox. The tight end has a gain of about 8.
6 guys up in the middle. This ball's got to come out right away. Throw a quick route to the right.
That's where Pittman resides. And Pittman has to come back for it. And he's ridden down by Jalen Watson. Back out to punt. His first one traveled 53 yards. Sky Moore is back again after mishandling the first one. There's Moore coming over. He looked confused again, and he backed off. Colts could bury him at the 1, and he's able to keep his balance. The same guy who made the recovery. 3rd and 7 from the end zone to Kelsey, and he stopped short. Gilmore, the former NFL Defensive Player of the Year, is a member of the Patriots.
Obviously, Zeke's a little older comparative right now to Jonathan Taylor, who's in his exact prime.
And here is Taylor. Oh, what a nice play to back him up. Karlaftis, the rookie, along with Saunders.
You tail back like you're going to give it to him and then throw to somebody else.
There you go. They fake it. Snead! There's your guy, Snead! Recovered by the Colts. But doesn't matter because the Chiefs, it was 4th down, will take over at the 35-yard line. Again, there are 6 total unbeatens through 2 weeks. You got the 2 there. You got Kansas City here. Here's a 3rd and 7. Lofted. Kelsey. 10. 5 and down to the 3. Tackled from behind. Okereke able to prevent the touchdown, but that's the first down for the Chiefs today. From the 3-yard line. What are they going to do here? To the end zone. Touchdown strike. It is to Kelsey.
And pulls all the defense and throws it right behind him. He helps get Kelsey open.
Extra point by Amendola is wide of the mark.
They've played a lot of high safeties. You see those guys back there? That's hard to do against this Colts team.
3rd and 4. Ryan's got time, and he's got a target for the 1st down. Nyheim Hines hauls it in.
Unless he's going against Quentin Nelson, then that's a big boy matchup.
1st and 10. Again, they fake it into the line, and they are able to find Pierce, the rookie 2nd-rounder out of Cincinnati, who was out last week with a concussion.
You know, people that get down and have to respect Jonathan Taylor, so you're going to get one-on-one matchups outside if you want them.
AC brings it. Pass. Perfect. That's Doolin with the catch. And that's a 3rd down conversion on this series for Indianapolis. Gain of 7.
Cut splits. He's not going to blitz here. He just did. But that's where they're coming from.
Pittman again makes the catch behind the line, and Thornhill was waiting for him. It's a 43-yard attempt. Hawk on the hold. And McLaughlin able to knock it through.
And so
on the right side.
Who doesn't follow him? Gilmore. So it's zone. So you can throw it underneath, Jim. That's one of the best traits that Kansas City does.
Tega Wanago at right tackle. 2nd and 6. And that's Juju Smith-Schuster with his first catch. Mahomes dancing around Buckner. Now releases. Was that caught? They say incomplete. Seen him twice a year. Here's Townsend off a snap from Winchester. Hines looks up, lets it go. Bounces at the 3, and look at the Chiefs all over it. From the end zone, down the sideline, and it's plucked out of the air. by Pierce, his second catch.
They've stayed in phase and they've simplified the game. It makes the game shorter.
On 2nd and 9. Trying to run away from Dunlap, who strips the ball out of his hands. And it's picked up by Sneed.
And that's just protecting the ball. You got to throw it away and help your team.
From the 21. Mahomes felt the pressure, got it away to Juju, who's got a first down near the 10.
By itself in one hand.
On first down from just outside the 10. Across the middle they go, and down near the 1-yard line. It's Edwards-Helaire, already has 2 receiving touchdowns on the season, nearly got a 3rd. From the gun. They love these little shuffle pass plays in here.
Something fake quick, and then now just hand it off, because we're always doing cool stuff.
Edwards-Helaire slices in, touchdown, Chiefs. Running behind Tooney.
They've given up a touchdown on every red zone drive, so they haven't been great from this position yet this year.
Mahomes buying time, flings it. Kelsey, did he have it? They say he broke the plane before the fumble. Here's a 2nd and 4. Come back the other way. Edwards-Helaire able to gallop to the Indianapolis side of the 50. 2nd down and 5. Now out of the pocket. And he's got the first down.
They played outstanding today. I mean, look at that, 145 yards. That's incredible against Kansas City.
2nd down and 5. Quick toss to Smith-Schuster. And a gain of 8 and another first.
You get to see no one's coming over, a little zone inside, get it out quick.
Going up top for it. Incomplete at the 10-yard line. And yes, back in the game, Stephon Gilmore was there. 4th and is nearly 2 for the first. They go with the fullback, Burton. He's got it.
Oh!
That crosses you up, doesn't it?
Created a huge hole there. This old line can maul people.
First down. Mahomes finds a split, taken off. Look at him go. He's got a first down as he slides at about the 3. Lined up tight on the left. 3rd and goal. Mahomes fires end zone, and it's incomplete. Townsend on the hold. And he got some swimming and swinging with the arms going across the way, but the kick is good. To make it a 7-point margin.
You're just going to be behind for a little bit early in the year, and you're seeing that. That's why I don't want to see a straight drop back game and getting 3rd and longs.
Well, there's a 2nd and 3 that's going to pick up a first down with Taylor.
Letting the guy come over, right? But you're so used to having people around you, you play a little faster.
3rd and 8. Dumps it, got the first. Taylor is left alone in the middle of the field, and Cook. 3rd down they have converted in this game. 3rd and 8. Here's a 1st and 10. There's a great pass. And that's Pittman carrying Sneed with him all the way to the 25 of Kansas City. Come KC. Oh, they got him. What a play by Bolton. Have lost 11. Brings up this 51-yard attempt from McLaughlin. Chase McLaughlin's kick straightens out. And it's in the net and good. For Baltimore. 3rd and 4. This crowd is worked up. They need a stop from their Colts. There's the pass on the mark. First down. Kelsey bouncing off the hit all the way out to the 38. Gus Bradley was able to get the timeout call. The D coordinator. Here's a 1st and 10. Coming back to him. Mahomes looking long, but goes underneath instead to Gray. Down the sideline he goes for the big game for the Chiefs. Here we go. Quarter 4. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, Tracy Wilson. Catch for the first. Valdez-Scantling, who was a deep threat in Green Bay and led the league one year in average yards per reception. Kelsey, the second man up from the bottom. 3rd and 10. Pressure. Oh, they had him around the ankles, and the pass was almost there to Watson. Unable to hold on.
I think he makes it right down the middle right.
Oh, it's a fake! That's what I saw coming. The pass, incomplete. Oh, wow. Trying to hit Noah Gray. We do have a penalty marker. Colts have only 149 yards of offense, Tone. 2nd and 5.
They had to win ugly. That's pretty ugly.
Well, that's a first down right there. That's Pittman with the catch for 6.
And it just makes the game hard, so we get to play action.
There's your play action. There's down the middle. And Pittman actually caught it. Looked like for a moment it might be picked by Snead. I think he took it, maybe he actually took it right out of Snead's hands. It's 3rd and 6. Need to get to the 30. Pass caught right on the money. Right on the mark to Granson.
Put this on their line and go right over the left side.
Oh, that's going to be short.
I don't think he got it.
Harris went up high with him as Taylor tried to soar over the line. Out with a back injury for another week. On the run. What a pass. Smith-Schuster. Take it off down the sideline. He leaps over one defender before he's down at the 15.
Now, they haven't blitzed at all, I don't think. Do they do it here? No, they got to hold up.
Got a flag. Got Mahomes wrapped up.
They will not fake this one, Jim.
This kick is no good.
Not great on 3rd down yet.
Here's a big 3rd and down, 3rd and 3. And it's caught by Campbell, but he's short of the sticks.
All out pressure. You can throw this ball anywhere downfield or quarterback sneak it.
For the first down. Here he goes. Needs to get to the 45 for a first. They're on him again. Still up, but not for long. Back at the 30. It's Cook first, then Bolton. Reacting like it's against Kansas City.
Conduct. Defense number 95.
Give everything he's got for the rest of this game.
Here's a 3rd and 3. And it's right at the sticks. Looks like they're going to give him the mark. Pittman again with a tough catch. 2nd and 2. Hines. There's a lane. And there's a first down inside of the 30, running behind Pinter. He's got 70 today. 2nd and 8. Here's Ryan's pass, and it's caught at the 13-yard line by Alec Pierce.
Wow, and Pierce with a couple huge catches. You pressure, you pressure. The only guys who can come here are right up the middle. I think it's man-to-man.
Here he goes from the 20. He throws it to the end zone. The Colts have taken the lead with 24 seconds remaining. It's the rookie Woods for the 2nd time today in the end zone.
They're going to try and get this all over here to the backside and get on top of Kelsey and let him do something over here.
Drops back, floats, fires, finds at the 45-yard line. Valdez-Scantling in a quick timeout with 7 seconds.
And all you do is come out and throw it deep.
Fires and intercepted on the deflection. And the Colts are going to upset the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, my goodness.
One snap. And Matt Ryan comes to Indianapolis in his home opener and upsets Kansas City in a thriller, 20-17.